This is not a journey I do willingly, for I must venture into the spirit world. On your side, once you've met me at the conflux, have the shell of your daughter ready for my return. If I return. I will give you what you want, but it may not be what you desire.
The rumors had been correct. The flower of Dollar had found its way into the hands of the necromancer. It had aided her in her experiments. Would it aid her in her quest? But even with the power of the gem at her disposal, Lila was not foolish enough to venture into the spirit world unaccompanied and unarmed.
Whatever you are, I would ask for your help to guide me to an innocent condemned to this world.
She is near, lost, confused, afraid. I will aid you, wizard, as none should be trapped between life and death as I. But be warned, this world changes people. She may not be the innocent that entered here. Lila tells her of her father's sorrow and his attempts to find her.
Go then, child. Go to your father and redeem him.
As they returned, Lila raised her arms above her head, clasping firmly the Flower of Dollar that had helped her conquer the spirit world. Lila had warned Masfar from their first meeting, but as are so many, he was blinded by his own desires and refused to listen to the counsel of others. He was seeking Jadwa's resurrection merely to appease his own heart and misguided guilt. What came back was no longer the sweet child of memory, but rather the tortured ghost of a child who felt she had been abandoned and betrayed by her father. Drawing upon the forces that whispered in her ear in the spirit world, Jadwa now possessed the power to reactivate the ancient statues of the Shantaries. She filled the constructs with vengeful spirits, creating an army that obeyed her perverted will, and sent them against her once beloved father.
My daughter, I did it all for you.
You abandoned me!
It was an accident, but I brought you back.
And at what price? I wish to see you suffer as I did.
But I did. Every day without you, I cursed myself.
And you have betrayed me again!
But my daughter!
They haunt me for your crimes. I wish to feel the peace of death.
I cannot bear life without you, my child.
Then you shall not have to. Jadwa embraced her father and jumped into the volcano. Without a will to guide them, the remaining constructs were easily sealed away by Lila, using the power of the Flower of Dollar. Love can give one the strength to move mountains. It is whether we should move them that is the question. Our legacy is written by our deeds, and though we may see them as noble and virtuous, others may see them as the works of madness and despots. And so, from the purest intentions and great love, great evil can be born. Sometimes you find what you need when you're not even looking. Take the tale of Princess Gali. Her beauty was known to all, as was the bounty of her estate and her house's influence within the 7 cities. She was now of age and eligible to be wed. But the princess had no wish to be married, for she realized her dowry was more attractive to most men in the kingdom than she could ever be. So she devised a plan that honored tradition, yet would not insult the eminent supplicants. I am flattered by such noble and handsome suitors, so much that I find myself unable to choose between them, she said. I have decided, he who can prove himself to me above the others, I will marry. And so each son set off with an idea in mind to win the heart of the princess. One was inspired by the true beauty of the princess and saw her as a rare desert flower. He forged a plan that he believed would impress the princess and also aid his people. And this man was Hisham. Hisham, a son of Anima, knew he was not the strongest or richest of the suitors, but even though he was the youngest, he was possibly the wisest. His family and people knew hardship in that inhospitable and unforgiving terrain of the Sahara. But he also knew beauty and was enraptured by the princess from the first time he set eyes upon her. I will divert the Kusai River and create an oasis, he thought. An oasis for all. And if he did not win the princess, he would have helped his people's farmers and herdsmen. For though he had a romantic heart, he also knew the worth of good soil.